so hopefully these weeks will be a time for us to seek that. Question for those of you who are not believers, those of you who have not come to the place where you've admitted your sin, where you've admitted your inability to be pleasing to God on your own, and where you have thrown yourself on the mercy of God as shown through the sacrifice of His Son for salvation, where you've said, God, please forgive me based on the death of your Son. For those of you who have never come to that point, it doesn't matter how much knowledge you have. It doesn't matter how much information you accumulate. It doesn't matter how smart you are. Until you come to the place of receiving God's gift of forgiveness, of ordering your life under His authority, of living with reverence for Him, fearing Him, you won't have wisdom. You won't have wisdom. You'll have knowledge, but you won't have wisdom. Why don't you make this morning the time when you embrace the wisdom that God offers through His Son, Jesus Christ? Why don't you make right now the time when you say yes to what He's done for you through Jesus? I'd love to talk with you about your relationship with Christ. Maybe you just want to come to the altar and pray, or pray where you are. Believers, maybe you want to come and pray for wisdom, or maybe you want to pray for somebody else that God will give them wisdom, or maybe you just want to confess to God that you've wanted other things besides being pleasing to Him and honoring Him with your life, or maybe there's something else that God's dealing with you about. But our invitation time is a time for you to be obedient to God and to respond to Him right now, and so take advantage of that. We're going to pray. You're going to stand for Him.